welcome back to the channel. It is fall. We are getting really close to October currently, and it's time to clean up the garden. We've got quite a bit of mulching to do, but the birch trees are really doing that for me. I'm probably going to add to it. Levi helped me a good bit with the skid steer the other day, and we're just ready to wrap it up for the season. Really excited for next season. Lots of plans. Before the baby comes. It's in the 40s out, so I wanted to test out how some of Henry's warmer clothes are fitting, because we're gonna head out and see if we can get a little bit done in the garden. Mittens probably aren't necessary, but they do still fit, so that's good. Got his little raincoat. And I wanted to show off his little fur boots. Oh yeah. Good thing I put those on, because those probably won't last through the whole winter size-wise. But he was pretty mad about getting all dressed, but we're gonna go spend a good amount of time outside, so we'll keep him warm. He's a lot happier with you. He was pretty mad at me. I'm the one that got him dressed. Oh, you already got the fence down over there. Awesome.
Yep. Those are pretty cool boots, dude.
No, it's the star.
Torque?
Torque. Yeah. I tore this greenhouse down probably mid-August because we just weren't getting temperatures warm enough even in here to get any peppers or any more tomatoes than we already got. So next year we'll probably do something similar, probably with some improvements, and then in the long run we'll build a real nice greenhouse, but it's just not super high on our priority list right now. This was like a 1 hour project, okay?
This one's a little better.
Oh, I'm happy with that one. That's because that's the last one I did, you know? Yeah.
Put that back up.
That
I
works.
just snipped those
Okay,
where the staples were.
that's fine.
So we'll just use some extra.
Okay.
Gus, don't even think about it.
That's a cabbage.
Did you actually get one?
A little bit. Maybe I can move it, but... Oh geez, I just stepped on the pre-flowers. Looks like my potatoes might be starting to yellow a little bit.
No.
These ones are.
Is that your head lettuce thing?
Which one? Yeah.
It's actually got a...
Does it?
Yeah.
I only took it all year. Yeah. Yeah. Should be like 10 times the size.
It's a good half salad.
This is my lettuce seeds now. Got my
So that's
asparagus.
different.
Yeah,
type of
this
lettuce.
was the leaf lettuce
What's this one?
that's also a head lettuce. That's why.
That's not doing so hot.
Yeah. Just weed out. Have you seen the cabbages that go to the state fair? I think the winner this year was 92 pounds. I think the all-time winner was like 130 pounds. There's one guy that wins it every single year. I'll enter next year. No pumpkins. Levi's gonna use the skid steer to get rid of the dreaded hugelkultur bed. If you've watched my garden update videos, you know I hate this thing. It's basically made up of an old root ball stump that was there, and I got tired of trying to dig the roots out, so I just covered the roots in soil and thought, hey, hugelkultur bed. Didn't work out. So he's gonna use the skid steer to dig it out, because you can kind of see where I started to dig it out by hand, and it was just taking me like 17 years to do. He took the fence down over there. He's gonna scoop it up, get rid of it.
Very fresh.
Yeah, I can do it. So part of the problem is there's a lot of roots to our big stump right here. So maybe do you want to do a swipe on those and just make sure it's not going to knock it over before I go in? Because I'd rather leave them than lose it, you know? See, this is husband and wife 101. I'm having so much fun because this has to do with my garden. He's having so much fun because he's in a skid steer. So, you know, if you need marriage therapy, marital therapy, just rent a skid steer and then say, hey, clean out my garden. You're both gonna have so much fun. Hey. Good Lord. Awesome.
Can you go pull the four-wheeler and trailer forward? It's right behind the Duramax.
Yeah, are the keys in? Let me see your hands. Thank you. Oh, all that good dirt. So sad. Jeez, you're getting the skid steer dirty.
You seen it yesterday.
Next year, maybe we can fashion kind of a better greenhouse. And I can start a compost pile over here since it's nice and clear now. Perfect.
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, geez.
I bet.
Look at those cool boots. Okay, what am I doing?
Top left green button on this side, press it once. Press it again. A little bit longer. Leave the button. Crazy.
I think I'm better at that than you are.
Much better.
I know.
Like a professional.
I squished down my stuff over there.
Looks very nice, dear.
Yeah, I messed up your driveway in the process.
I know you did it. It's just, this is gonna take me all day.
It's hard with the tracks, you know, you tear so much up.
That's just the skid steer in general. Turning makes a mess.
Yeah, it does. All right, baby.
Holy Toledo.
Is the sun gonna come out? Is he heavy?
Yeah.
Gee. Almost like I carry him all the time.
He's a tanker, bud. He's a tanker, bud.
He's not getting any smaller. I would need a few hours just to get used to it.
Yeah.
Oh, the sun.
Wow. We got that spud bar.
The spud bar?
Yep. Saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's fine. Again, it's going to come down next year to hopefully get my rails up, you know?
Yeah, at that point, we just might have to buy some more fence.
Maybe I can graduate pieces of this for tomato cages.
Yeah, a little bit of raking and whatnot, but that saved you a lot.
It saved me a good week's worth of focused work that I don't have time to do. Spud bar not going to work on this side.
I don't think so. Can you hold that? Just
Don't do it. Oh geez. Oh geez, I'm out.
Can you hold that one?
Oh geez. Oh geez, I'm out.
That's the nice thing about this hammer. You know, you just give it a little tunk and it actually puts a little bit of a wall.
Yeah.
That's a mighty fine post, he says.
Better be. That was a lot of work peeling all this.
I peeled that one.
Oh, did you? Yeah, you're right. You missed a spot.
I'm gonna point at it again. Rabbit's gonna get in there.
Wow, that's a problem for another day.
Yep.
Thank you. I'm gonna go take the baby for a nap or two.
Okay.
Before you.
I'm gonna try and get some of my chores done now, if that's okay with you.
We let it warm up a good bit outside today, and we are going to go dig up some potatoes. Henry is in his garden onesie ready to go. Levi is working on firewood. It's a beautiful fall day. We gave it some time to warm up. Like I said, we're in the 50s. A little windy, but we are just getting colder and colder. So we'll see what we got. Okay, let's go outside, bud. Let's do it. So I planted 36, 32, 30 something potato plants on about June 1st. And most of them did really well, got really tall. And we're gonna see how many we can dig up. Give me my guy.
I'm thinking maybe 9 after those guys leave again. Can just take him at bedtime and
Yeah, that works.
then give you some good at a time.
Yeah, that works. But I'm just gonna start digging, I think.
I'm gonna keep organizing the conics,
Okay.
fiddling with that stuff, and maybe cutting some more firewood.
Okay. Talk about a nice day for it.
I know.
I couldn't stay inside all day.
Doing something.
Yeah, it's too good to be in.
God.
All right.
Son of a.
The garden is like mainly leaves right now. It's super crazy. I don't know where we found him. The birch trees are mulching my garden for me, so that's pretty cool. Levi does have some sawdust that he has just been compiling for me. I will mulch the asparagus with it today and just get everything really wrapped up and ready for winter. I had Levi bring the skid steer in here during the woodshed build and rip out that big bed. It is so spacious in here now. I really can't wait to be able to till it all up and everything. Oh, I also have carrots. That's exciting. Look at this big open space. You can just play. Let's not eat any leaves or dirt. Awesome. Watch your mouth. So I know it would be ideal to do this when there's just potatoes on the surface. I know it would be more ideal to do this once the tops have totally died and then give the potatoes even longer in the ground, but I don't really have time for that.
He's 4-wheel driving it.
I see that. It's good for him, huh? I am getting potatoes though. That's really exciting. This year was a lot about the learning, so. All right, 1, 2, 3 little guys. There's some clay that I didn't break up very well. Definitely think I could have planted these deeper. Seems to be. I thought I did pretty deep, but maybe I didn't. I don't think I planted them deep enough. Definitely mounding would have helped because they're so close to the surface, but I'm just on the Yukon Golds right now. Others might do better. I don't know. Oh, here we go. See, like they're all like right here. Like, see where this little guy is? There we go. You're okay, Bull. Okay, we must be into the shepherdis now. Shepherdie? Because those are definitely not Yukon Golds. What you think, buddy? This is one that I did mound. It's definitely giving me a few more, which we knew would happen. Yeah. I have a few plants that just didn't grow at all. They're really small. And they do have a couple potatoes, but upon digging, the ground was a lot more compacted right here. I must not have done a super good job at mixing it up and getting compost in there. So kind of lesson learned. Every one of these small ones is a really small plant, is really compacted ground. So the first red one, our neighbor gave us these red ones. So I don't even know what they are, but they're red and I'm excited about them. So. Oh yeah, so I mounded these red ones. Look at all that. Mounds, definitely. Which I kind of expected. Let's see, wait for carrots. I got this one, little guy. Oh, little guy.
I didn't think they were going to.
I didn't think I was going to get, I mean, I forgot about these so bad because they were so sad that I
Blow them off.
Yeah, so. Ooh, that's a winner. That's a winner. My carrots did really good the year that I put them in containers last year. And this year in the ground, they were really didn't do anything. So next year, I think I will go back to container carrots because they're most
Here you go.
Thank you. And yeah, just wherever. Thank you. Yeah,
and then
down.
cover it with
That's
plastic.
what I'm thinking.
So Dad's gonna try to get me some of those things from the hardware store, the white and black
Oh, nice.
things, and we're just gonna put those up.
Nice. That would be nice. Now that my potatoes are harvested and the hugelkultur bed is ripped out, it's really just cleanup time. The asparagus needs to be mulched. It's doing really well. I hope it continues to do well because it'll be a few more years before I can harvest from it. I have some strawberries that I transferred from containers to the ground so that those will overwinter well. I don't really have any space inside to keep all these buckets and containers to keep them out of the snow. Don't have that kind of space, so I'm just gonna kind of keep them tucked away and let them get snowed on. This is the one the neighbor gave me. It did really well. I got a bunch of cherry tomatoes out of it, and I want to make sure I get her cage back. And I saved some seeds so I can start my own next year. That's a pretty well thought out cage, so I'll get that back to her this week. I've been yanking on that root all year. Like this much was sticking out. Next year I'll probably get a truckload of soil brought in so that I can actually hill potatoes, start amending my soil, and I'm going to start a compost pile as well. I just haven't had the time. Now that the cabin's done, I'm really looking forward to being able to spend more time in here. Levi can spend more time with Henry when I need to be in here uninterrupted, and Henry's getting big enough he can hang out in here a little bit easier. So overall, it's all gonna get a lot easier next year, hopefully, fingers crossed. But just trying to collectively keep all the containers in one spot so when snow's starting to melt, I know where not to run them over. These little guys right here are actually 2 honeyberry bushes given to me by a neighbor, and they are going to get pulled out of the garden completely next year to a spot where I can probably still kind of put a bird net kind of thing over them as they grow. But turns out they need like at least 6 feet all the way around them because they get so big. So I definitely don't have that allotted in here. They'll get pulled out in the spring. She said they should be totally fine to be moved in the spring. And then I'll be able to expand my potato rows and get probably a good 6 more potato plants in this span. So that'd be awesome to get some more potatoes. Oh geez. Oh no. Hi fella. Sorry. Okay, so 1 5-gallon bucket's good here. I figured I would need more. I think I don't want to do it too. You're a weed. Get out of here. I don't think I want to do this too thick. I was told by a neighbor, I was told by Levi's mom, but she was told by a neighbor that sawdust can keep moisture from going down in. All right, there's always more I can do, but I'm gonna call that wrapped up for the garden for this year. Thank you so much for watching. It was a really fun gardening season, and we have big plans for next year. But for now, we're gonna head into winter and get ready to do some snow machining, have some fun, maybe do some trapping, and say goodbye to the garden until next year. So big plans, like I keep saying. So stay tuned for that, and thanks as always for watching. think there's just potatoes on the surface. Give me my GoPro. Okay.
GoPro?
Hey, Henry, look. Wow. Look it. Levi.